Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at this logarithmic equation, and I want us to solve for the value of x, because the unknown here is x. Now, let us have a look at the solution. Now, the first thing that we shall do is to combine this one to be a logarithm of a single number, and therefore we shall have, that is log x squared, that is x squared minus 8x plus 20, then close the bracket, equals to, we combine this one to be a logarithm of a single number because they have a base of 10 and there is an addition sign in between, because in logarithms we are only considering logarithms that are to base 10, and therefore in this case this is a logarithm to base 10 and this is a logarithm to base 10. Now if we combine them, then we shall have the logarithm of 4 times, that is 4 times x minus 4. And then I close the bracket that way. Now from there, then we shall have, that is the logarithm of x squared minus 8x plus 20, close the bracket, equals to the logarithm of 4 times x is 4x, then 4 times negative 4 is negative 16, then close the bracket that way. Then from that point, these are logarithms that are of the same base and there is an equal sign in between, and therefore I can equate this one and this one directly, and therefore I shall have, that is x squared minus 8x plus 20 equals to 4x minus 16. Now from that point, let me bring everything to this side. That means I should bring 4x minus 16 to this side, and therefore I shall have x squared minus 8x plus 20. Then when I bring this one to this side, it will be minus 4x, and when I bring this one to this side, it will be plus 16 equals to 0. Now from that point, I shall have x squared minus 8x minus 4x is minus 12x, then plus 20 plus 16, it will be plus 36, because 20 plus 16 is 36, equals to 0. Now this one is a quadratic equation, and therefore I can use a factorization method to solve for the value of x. Now from factorization, we always know that the sum is b, which is just the coefficient of x, and therefore it is negative 12, and the product is always a times c. So our a is 1 and our c, which is the constant, is 36. So 1 times 36 is just 36. So two numbers, when I add them, I get negative 12, and when I multiply them, I get positive 36, is negative 6 and negative 6. Now that means I shall have x squared, instead of minus 12x, I shall have minus 6x, that is minus 6x, then minus 6x, then plus 36 equals to 0. Now reaching at this point, then we can group these two and also group these two. Now the common term here is x. Then when I factor out x, then I shall have x into x minus 6, close the bracket. The common term here is negative 6, and when I factor it out, then I shall have x minus 6 in the bracket equals to 0. Now reaching at this point, then we can group, that is x minus 6 and also x minus 6, then equals to 0. Now at this point, this means we shall have x minus 6 equals to 0, or x minus 6 equals to 0, which is just the same thing. And therefore, This means our value of x is 6.